Okay, first up, first question. How old are you? I'm 18. I'm 18 years old. So yeah, YouTube, you guys can stop turning off my comments. I'm 18. Thank you. Thank you very much. When is your birthday and your zodiac sign? My birthday is March 14th, and I am a Pisces. I'm a March Pisces. Okay, number 3. What sports do you do and have you done in the past? Okay, you guys have been asking this since my first video. I do gymnastics. Isn't that random? Yeah. So I'm a gymnast. I was actually. Do you guys hear that? Hold on. I think that's a tornado siren. Anyways, I'm gonna keep filming. I'm a gymnast. I do gymnastics. I was a pretty good gymnast, not really long ago. But I do gymnastics. There are videos of me on the internet doing gymnastics, competing and stuff. I've always loved the sport. So I do gymnastics, and the other sport I'm doing is diving. So that is the sport that I'm doing in college. I had commitments and stuff to do gymnastics in college, but as you guys have known with me and my injuries, it ultimately just didn't work out. So I was offered a spot to dive at a college, and that is what I'll be doing this upcoming year. Diving is also something that I've never really, I don't want to say I've never really done it, because I did it for a couple high school seasons and never actually practiced. I just showed up to meets and did flips off the board and scored. I had no technique, no actual diving experience. So a coach apparently just saw something in me and was like, we can teach him how to dive, so we're gonna take him. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing diving. Sports I've done in the past, quite literally everything. So that's one thing about me. My father was a D1 baseball player, full ride scholarship, to the number 4 school in the country for baseball at the time, I think. He was really good at baseball. And my grandpa, so his father, was a Division I football, basketball, and baseball coach, all in college. Started, I kid you not, so I was kind of grown up, getting thrown into everything. I did football and basketball and baseball. I did lacrosse for a bit, wrestling, soccer, my gosh, swimming, diving, gymnastics, figure skating, tennis, surfing. I've done everything that you can possibly think of. I'm forgetting so many of them in my head right now, but I quite literally have done lessons and stuff with every sport you could possibly think of in your entire life. So, yeah, that was that. I've done literally everything under the sun. Yeah. So those are my sports. Are you still friends with Molly? Yes. We are still best friends. I still love that woman more than I love myself. And if we are not the ones getting married, we will be in each other's weddings. I promise. That is how close we are. I love her down. I love her. So yes, we are. What is your dream job? Okay, so my dream job is something that is actually very realistic for me. So I'm going to let you guys in a little bit of my life story. I only need to go to college for 2 years because I already have about 2-3 years under my belt already. I'll explain that later. So once my 2 years in college are up and I come out with my degree, I am moving to France to work and perform for Cirque du Soleil. If you guys don't know what that is, I encourage you to look it up. That is my dream job. My dream job is to work and perform for Cirque du Soleil. It's literally the circus, guys, as an acrobat, because I can do flips, I can dive, all that stuff. And that is the one thing that I've always had my whole entire life. I've always just been really good at gymnastics. So if I could ever find a career in that, that's exactly what I want to do. And while I'm young and my body's still healthy enough to do that, that's my dream job. As of now, at this point in my life, that's all I want to do with my life. Have you ever been in a relationship? Yes. Are you single or taken? I am taken. Yeah, I'm taken. I'm taken. Do you have any siblings? Yes. I have an older sister who is 20. Who is 20? Yes. Okay. She's in college. Yeah. So that's why. Where am I? Okay. Any struggles with mental illness? Well, that's a bold question to ask. I feel like everyone does. Everyone has struggles with mental illness, whether that's, depression, anxiety, anything like that. I feel like as a teenager, we all grow up with that kind of stuff, no matter where you come from or what you're doing with your life. We all struggle with it. So I think that's all I really know. That's all I really think I, would say to that. I mean, hello. Your favorite ASMR artists? Oh, I did a whole video on this, Beb. I did a whole video on this. Like, ASMR Jade, Miss Meganese ASMR, Lucy ASMR, Kelly Belly. Like, I did a whole video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and redirect you to a video. You can go check out my channel. I did a ramble about my favorite ASMR artists. So go ahead and check that out. Comfort movie. Comfort movie. Okay, I don't watch movies and shows. My friends and my friends and other people make fun of me for it all the time, because like they can sit down and like, oh my gosh, I was with I'm not gonna, never mind, I don't want to say that. But I was with someone the other day and we were watching our show together, and I'm like, how can you sit down and watch 5 hours of something? How can you do that? Like, I'm sorry, I can't just sit there and sit still and do that. But I don't really watch movies and shows. Like, there are things like I haven't seen half the Disney movies. Like, I've never seen, it was like Encanto, and like I've never seen Moana. Like, I've never seen Brave. Like, people make fun of me for it all the time. But my comfort movie is probably Ratatouille. But my favorite movie is the Titanic, and that is the reason I would never go on a cruise, because what if I fall in love and then we just die? Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Favorite food? Oh, grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is my favorite food, or a Caesar salad. I kid you not. If you know me, you know that all I will eat is a Caesar salad. Like, I kid you not. You check my private story on Snapchat, I'm somewhere in the world and I'm eating a Caesar salad. I promise you. Yeah, but I love me a good grilled cheese. That's like my comfort food, I guess. Favorite trigger? Oh, I think I just really like up close whispering like this. I love ring sounds, like jewelry sounds. I don't have a ring on, but I have this. Ring sounds, jewelry sounds, like long nails, doing stuff. I think that's probably, that's the basis of it. What are you most excited about for college? Being on my own. I'm really, really excited to finally like move out and live on my own, and my apartment is everything I could possibly dream of and more. And as you guys know, I'm going to a big city, so to have this apartment in a big city is just absolutely. I have a 550 square foot studio, and it's gorgeous, and it's everything I've ever wanted. It's a loft. It's beautiful. I have really tall ceilings. It has floor to ceiling windows, and it's in downtown, in a city right downtown, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's what I'm really excited about. I'm excited to be my own adult for myself. There are still things I need to get for the apartment. I move out in like a day and a half. There are still things I need to learn how to do, but that's how it works. That's just what we do. What have your interactions with other ASMR artists been like? Any good, any bad? All good, except one. Everyone I've talked to has been just the kindest person in the entire world. Everyone is so supportive of each other. It's like this great big community, and everyone is just really, really happy for one another. The one bad experience I had, I don't even know if I'd call it bad. I had a creator who doesn't only make ASMR, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just gonna go with that so I don't give away too much. Message me on another platform saying not creepy things, but hitting on me in a way that was kind of, I don't even know. It wasn't even hitting on me. It was just weird. That was it. And I just never answered. It's really hard to explain. That's that. If you could choose one artist you've never seen a concert to go to, who is it? Lana Del Rey. Have you ever visited the UK? I have not. I've always wanted to. My family owns a castle in, never mind, I think that's Scotland. Never mind. UK is oh, here's my stupid American coming out. No, I know this. It's Ireland is its own country. Scotland is its own country, but it's part of, is at me for this. Someone's gonna get so mad at me for that. I don't know, guys. In my head, it's different because of the Commonwealth. I have no idea. But we have a castle in Scotland. I think my family owns a castle in Scotland. Never been though. Yeah. Coolest place you've traveled? Probably Hawaii. And you know what's so sad? So the house that we had in Hawaii is actually burned down to the ground in the Lahaina, Maui fires right now. Our house was in Lahaina right on Kanapali Beach, and it is destroyed in the fires. I encourage you guys to look at that, donate to the causes, do whatever you possibly can to help them out, because that was like one of the best times of my life, was spending a month there and being there. So yeah, I would say the best place I've ever been was probably Hawaii. I did every island, and we had a house in Maui. So what are you majoring in college? My major is international relations. What do your tattoos mean? Okay, so I only have 5. I plan on getting many more, but I wanted to move in and settle myself into my apartment before I spend any money, because guys, literally, they're really, really expensive. So yeah. First up, this was the first one I got. This is a semicolon. I encourage you to look up what this means. This is a band. This is almost like a divider, because I got this 1 second, and it says begin again. It is the name of my favorite Taylor Swift song, and it also means it kind of opened a new chapter for me. I've always wanted in my life to be able to start over and kind of just be my own person, rebrand myself and start over, because there's always stuff in your life that you look back on and you regret, or things that you regret not doing and that kind of stuff. And I've always just wanted to try to be as true to myself and to just always focus on my own happiness, because I would always put others before me. And when I got this, I kind of promised myself that this was me beginning again into my own happiness, being my own person. And that was that. And I got this band to kind of this was like a divider for the whole arm idea, because I do have a whole arm idea. So it is just kind of there to be there, but it is a never ending. It also blocks this off from everything else, so I kind of get to separate this idea from the rest of my design. And I think this means eternity. It means, couldn't tell ya. Then I got this. It's my middle finger. YouTube, don't demonetize me. I got this in Belize. Okay, it looks like a prison tat. I know it does, because I never got it touched up, and I still have to go get it touched up. But I got it in Belize. It's a wave. I got one with my sister. Just to, because we were there. We were like, yeah, let's do it. We're on a trip. Let's go get a matching tattoo, because we're stupid. I don't regret it. No, I do want more finger tats, even though they hurt so bad, guys. They hurt so bad. Actually, I'm dramatic. They don't really hurt that bad, but they're over before they even start. They hurt. I was not prepared for a finger tattoo to hurt that bad. I was like, oh god, no tears, nothing, no noises. I just made a face. So that was that. And this one on my wrist says CTRL. It stands for Control, which is my favorite album of all time. As you guys know, music is really important to me. My favorite album of all time, my most listened to album of all time, and one of the most important albums of all time. For me, I have always had this thing with control, the idea of control, and how we're never gonna have it, and you can only control your reactions to situations and how you view things rather than what actually happens to you. And it took me a lot of time to realize stuff like that. And that was a lot of my maturing came from realizing certain things like that. And that album actually helped me so much through everything in my life, and it's still something I go back on. It is Control by SZA, and I encourage you guys to listen to it if you if you want to know more about that. So those are the 5 I have right now. I do plans to get more, and I will obviously do more when we do that. Okay. What made you want to do ASMR? Oh, literally just myself. I think one of the other questions on here I was thinking about it. It was what made you get into YouTube? I'll just do those together, I think. So I've always watched ASMR. I think I talked about this. Carter, who was featured on the channel before, him and I filmed an years. Yeah, it's been a while for me. And about a year ago, when I started the channel, I was with someone and I was like, what if I just started like a YouTube channel? Like, that would be so funny because everyone tells me like my life isn't real. And if you know me, you know that the things that happen to me, like my life is not real. It's so funny. Like, the most insane stuff happens to me. Like, the most out of pocket like stuff that you would never think would happen to a person in their entire life would happen to me. Like, it's just like I have really, really, really good luck with some things and then the most randomly horrible luck with other things. Like, it's so funny. Like, it's just so funny. My life is not real. So I was just like, what if I just, documented my life, like did a stupid little YouTube channel as like for fun, because I was never one of those people. Like, I never wanted to be like a YouTuber, like an influencer. No, I never wanted to do that. But I was like, yeah, but like, what would I do? I can't just talk about my life. And I was watching ASMR one night and I was like, what if I just bought a mic? That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is buy a mic. I'll do it. Literally, the time I checked, the Blue Yeti was like 60% off on Amazon, and I was like, well, here we go. Bought it, filmed the video, didn't even watch it back, just like edited it and threw it up on YouTube and was like, boom. And ever since then, here I am. That's it. It's like really unserious. Yeah. Favorite artists, like music artists, I'm guessing. Troye Sivan, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey. Those are probably my like core three, but there's always, I don't even know how to explain it, people like Conan Gray, Kelly Uchis, Madison Beer, Charlie XCX, Maggie Lindemann, Rina Sawayama, SZA, hello, SZA, Omar Apollo, Ariana Grande, Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott. Like, I listen to a lot of music. Like, you guys can see my wall. You guys can see my walls. And there's, Phoebe Bridgers, I've said everyone else on that wall. AJ Mitchell, Ava Max, like, a lot of music. I'm forgetting a ton of people when I'm doing this right now. But yeah, listen to a lot of music. Music is really, really, really big for me. Favorite soccer team? Manchester, I'd probably say. Manchester, Liverpool. I'm gonna go Manchester, and I'm gonna get hate for my answers. I don't care. Favorite childhood shows? Oh, I messed up the Backyardigans. I love that show. I will still sit and watch that show. I was big into like, Thomas, like the train, Thomas the Tank Engine, like the Berenstain Bears. I watched like the Disney shows, but I was more of like Backyardigans, Doodle Bops, like that was my era. That was how I grew up. So I think I'd say my favorite was the Backyardigans, probably. Only eat one thing for the rest of your life. What would it be? Oh, a Caesar salad. Hello. I already did that. Favorite book? Oh, that's hard. Oh, probably. So, okay, I like history. I know that's like so odd, but like, I could like take me to like a museum and I'd be in heaven. I'm so sorry. That's so weird, but I don't know why that is. That is odd now that I say it out loud. But things like history is like really cool to me. So there was this book that I read a while back, and it's still my favorite book ever. It's called Project 1065. It's a World War II spy book, and it was really, really, really good. And that was probably my favorite book. I could vividly remember that book so well. It was just so amazing. It was just so good. That was my favorite book. Project 1065. Which is weird. People are expecting me to say like a Colleen Hoover book. No, like guys, it's like a World War II book. I know. Favorite TV show? Oh, if I didn't say Pretty Little Liars, I would be dying. I would be lying on my grave if I didn't say that show. It's so good. I'm sorry, that's my favorite. I don't care. Also, this. Oh my god, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but I also really like 13 Reasons Why. That was just a really good show. Pretty Little Liars, probably Pretty Little Liars. Yeah, but I don't really watch shows. My show that I'm watching with someone is right now is Euphoria. I'm like halfway through season 2. knows? So I don't really know. Where are you from? The US. Oh, is that like an ethnicity thing? Okay, so I am 75% French, and I'm Scottish, and I want to say it's like Portuguese, Maltese, Swedish. Like, I think that's my other, like, but I'm mostly French, which is really surprising. Because you look at me and you're like, oh, you're Irish. No, I have, like, actually very little Irish in me. I'm, like, French, and I think, yeah, I'm French, yeah. But I'm American. I'm from the US. As you can tell, I'm very American. Are you planning to get a haircut? Oh, you guys suck. You guys suck. You guys are so mean. My hair did get cut, by the way. It just looks like this right now because I showered. So actually, I don't even know what it looks like, and I don't think I want to know what it looks like because it's gonna make me upset seeing it. Yeah, it's not really giving what I need. You guys hear my stomach? It's not really giving what I need it to give right now. So just bear with me. Okay, back to our questions. It's too bad you're getting a haircut. You guys suck sometimes. Where are your sweatpants from? And in parentheses, I put Hollister girls. In the video, apparently I was wearing, oh yeah, I was wearing my gray and then white sweats. Those are from Hollister, the women's section. I got them for like $4. Are you in a relationship? Yes. Would you beat someone up over your partner? Honestly, I don't know. Look at me. I don't really think I could beat any. Actually, okay, I'm a lot stronger than you guys think I am. Gymnastics, trust me. Like, I feel like you guys, okay, you guys know that. Beat someone up. I do know, like, self-defense and stuff. So, like, I could probably beat someone up, but would I beat someone up over my partner? I've never been in, like, a fist fight. I don't plan on getting in a fist fight. I've tased people a couple times. That's a story for another day. Did you ever beat someone up over your partner? It depends. It really does depend. Like, I will always use my words first. I will never just resort to throwing punches. So honestly, I really don't know. That might have to be like an in the moment thing, and it depends on the situation, like, heavily. I don't know, man. That's a hard question. Would you cheat on your partner if they cheat on you? No, I could never live with myself knowing that I did something. Like, even if they did it first, I could never live with myself doing that. Like, I genuinely would have too bad of a guilt complex. I couldn't do it. If, like, trust me, the person that yeah, we know about this. I'll do it to my friends too. If someone, like, messages me, like, something, and I'm in a relationship, and they're, like, flirting with me or something or whatever, I will take it to my friends, my partner, like, everything first. Because I'm like, I feel so weird about keeping stuff in. Like, I can't do it. So I have to, yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I could not cheat on my partner. Never. How many concerts have you been to? Too many to count. Like, oh my gosh, too many to count. Favorite Ariana Grande album? Sweetener. I'm a Sweetener stan till I die. Top 3 Taylor albums. Rank them. Oh, I'm not ranking all of them. You guys are gonna get mad at me for that. Oh gosh. Top 3 Taylor albums. It's Speak Now, Reputation, and Fearless. I don't care. Go ahead, kill me. I know that's a crazy top 3. Speak Now, Reputation, Fearless, and I will not be changing that anytime soon. Who is your celebrity crush? Maggie Lindemann, and I kind of want to say Mano Rios, but I'm gonna get slandered for that, so I'm just gonna say Maggie Lindemann too. That's it, Maggie Lindemann. I've seen her in concert 3 times, and she blew me a kiss and told me she loved me one time. And we've Instagram DM'd, like, that's, love her down. What is something you would change about yourself? Okay, that's a deep question. Honestly, this is gonna sound horrible. There are a lot of things I would change about myself. Mentally and physically. So I don't know if you guys, you obviously don't know this, I don't say anything. I had braces for 8 years, 7-8 years. I've had a total of 9 surgeries on my face, whether that's like teeth, gums, mouth, jaw, like everything down here. I've had a total of like 9 surgeries. So that's why, like, my jaw is like really far back, and I still have like a bad overbite. I have retainers stuff in my mouth. I still have to have more surgeries. It's a thing. So I would honestly change this. It was just really bad luck, I guess, and with gymnastics and sports and stuff, I've knocked out like all my teeth. I kid you not, like adult teeth, like I've knocked them all out. I've had to have teeth pulled and moved over and expanded. It's been an absolute mess. I would honestly change like from like here down a lot. I have really bad eye bags. I don't like my face, I guess you could say. I don't like my face. I feel like a lot of people get insecure about, you know, the way they look. I'm one of those people. That's why I constantly, you see me, I don't dress well. I don't like getting dressed up and going places and that kind of stuff. I will always just throw on like sweats and a hoodie and just mope around like yeah, that's just how I am though. Like I like that. That's fine for me. The things I would change about myself, like mentally, I really wish I would just put myself first. I really wish I would always put my happiness first and follow through with what I would do for myself. I will always make excuses for other people, whether that's like in any situation. I will always make an excuse for another person, and I will always ruin my happiness in the process and just never accept it. And I still do that to this day. I'm currently doing it right now, and I wish I would just put myself first and be able to like say what comes to my mind and say what I think. I'm a really bad communicator, and that's probably what I would change. I'm just a really bad communicator. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, and I hate my hair. You guys know that. I hate my hair. Biggest fear. Are we talking like internal fears or like external fears? Because external fears, cruise ships and snakes. I will never go on a cruise after watching Titanic. You guys, I am terrified. And I don't like snakes. I can deal with spiders and like weird creatures. I hate snakes. I really don't like them. I just don't like them at all. Internal fears. It's not being alone. I honestly think my biggest internal fear is not being happy. Like, genuinely, like, I think it's just straight up, like, what I just talked about, like, making excuses for people being stuck in things that don't make me happy. I think that's what it would be, because I've had a tendency my whole life to do that, no matter what it is. I am happy right now. I don't need anyone, like, freaking out, like, I'm happy right now. I'm a pretty happy person. I'm just more, over my life, I've gotten more serious. Like, things, like, I'm not, like, a super big, like, I don't want to say I'm not a super big jokester. I am. I love to have fun. And I can't stand people that are constantly serious, but I also can't stand people that constantly are just not, they never take anything seriously. And that's, like, I take things seriously. So that's kind of, yeah, I guess you could say that. Biggest regret. Oh, God. Biggest regret was probably, oh, I don't know if I regret it. I don't know if I regret that. Biggest regret was putting my body through what I've put my body through. With gymnastics and stuff, you guys have seen my injuries. I've had 3 broken wrists. I've broke my left ankle 4 times now. In March was the last time. I broke my right ankle once. I had a fractured back. I have a scar in my back from surgery. I fractured my neck on live television when I was 14 years old. Never got that fixed. I still have a torn labrum. I've had that repaired once. It was a minor procedure. I've had broken ribs. I had a partially torn ACL. I've broken all my fingers, all my toes, everything. I broke my fibula. I dislocated something in my knee. I've been through the ringer and back, and I have always competed on injuries my whole entire life. There are videos of it. There's so much proof of it everywhere. And a lot of the times I would downgrade my routines in gymnastics. If you guys are gymnasts, you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't do the hardest things I could do because I was just so broken. My whole body was broken. And when I was forced to quit the sport for the first time, like when I was 15, it was horrible for me. And I had to spend a solid 8 months getting healthy again, having procedures done and whatever. It was miserable. So I think and that ultimately ended up costing me scholarships and spots on teams in the end, was not putting my body first and just trying to ignore injuries and just being constantly broken. And I was honestly. So I guess that was probably my biggest regret. Happiest memory. Ooh, I don't know. I have a really bad memory. Happiest memory. Happiest memory. Oh, honestly, this is crazy. The happiest memory I can think of was my last season of gymnastics. This last year, I was competing for my high school, and I did one of the best floor routines of my life. And it was amazing. And it was my last competition because I didn't do sectionals or districts or anything. It was my last, I couldn't do it. It was my last competition, and I did one of the hardest floor routines I ever competed in my entire life. And it was perfect, and I literally had the most gorgeous routine ever. And I finished it, did my ending pose, saluted to the judges, walked off the floor, and my whole entire team is running over to me, and I just start bawling my eyes out. My happiest memory was finally being part of a really good team. I love those girls with my entire heart. Love them for life, all of them. Not all of them. And it was just so happy because like my coach is my best friend, and it was everything had finally happened, and I knew after that, like at that point I had still had like a commitment and that kind of stuff too. So it was really bittersweet for me to end on such a high note. Going out, I got like a standing ovation from everyone. I waved, I cried. It was a lot. My happiest memory has always been gymnastics. That's always what it's been for me. My life has always revolved around that. Dream place to live. A city. I'm so sorry. A city and an apartment. That's all I want, and that's all what I have right now. Dream place to live. Hello. Give me New York City. I don't care. Chicago. I don't care. Like, yeah. Give me a city. Give me a loft apartment. Give me a big loft apartment. Yeah. Cozy. I don't care. Or it's either that or like really secluded, like middle of nowhere in like the forest in Wyoming, some giant house. Like, I don't care. Or give me a tiny house. Like, I don't care. I just need to be either in the action or completely out of it. You can't put me in the middle of like a suburb. Oh, I would die in like the suburbs of like Atlanta, Georgia, in like a cookie cutter house, like a 2-story house with a 2-car garage in the backyard, like where they all look the same. Oh, I would lose it. I couldn't do that. If you guys are like that, I apologize so hard. I couldn't do it though. Oh, I couldn't do it. What is a strange thing people assume about you? I don't know. Oh, my hair isn't real. Oh my god, I get customers at work all the time asking me, is your hair natural? Is your hair real? Yes. It is all natural. It is all real. I don't like do anything to it. It's all natural. It's all real. I don't understand because like, does it not look real? It's so odd to me. How many languages do you speak? One, guys. I can speak English. I took 4 years of Spanish, but I never actually had to do it because I did diving instead. Oh my god, if my school sees this, not high school I went to. That's crazy. She was the diving coach, and she was like, if you do diving, I'll give you an A. I kid you not. So I did diving. I never actually had to do it. So I took Spanish in school. I know like un pequeño Spanish. Like I know like a little bit of it, and I can read and write a little bit in Russian. I can mostly write because I can get help from like apps and stuff, and like watching things. Reading it is a little bit harder for me. I can understand a tiny bit of it. That's it. So literally like nothing. English is great for me. I'm good with that one. First 3 facts about yourself you can think of. Oh my god, guys, I don't know. First 3 facts about yourself you can think of. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm so boring when I talk about myself though. Like straight up, like the things I can think of, like I do gymnastics. I've always done it. My favorite thing in the entire world is extra cheddar goldfish. Like I have a box of them sitting right in front of me, and I do ASMR on YouTube. I don't know. I hate that. I was put on the spot. I didn't like that question. Next, where do you buy your clothes from? Well, what am I wearing right now? I'm wearing the Self-Care Mac Miller t-shirt. This is from PacSun. The sweats I have on right now these are women's sweats. My friend got from Amazon, and my socks are Nike. A lot of the clothes I buy are Nike, PacSun, Urban Outfitters, stuff is Urban Outfitters, or it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, a lot of the crew necks I have and stuff are like Nike, or I'm trying to think, like, yeah, straight up like just stores. I do thrift a lot. Like, a lot of the vintage crew necks and hoodies and stuff you see me in are thrifted. But I would say that my main place I shop is probably Urban Outfitters. Probably Urban Outfitters and Abercrombie. I remember I'm very comfy. I love a good sweatpants sweatshirt combo. Any wants, ideas for ASMR content in the future? Yes, so when I get into my apartment, obviously I'm gonna be in a city. Traffic is gonna suck, so I really hope there's no background noise. I want to do an apartment tour. I want to do a day in my life in college. I want to do a day in my life as like a student athlete. Like all this stuff. Like, I have content for when I'm there, and that's gonna be really, really exciting for me. I'm really excited to do that. Yeah. How did you and Molly meet? We went to preschool together. We have been through preschool together. We've done gymnastics together. Yeah, Molly did gymnastics too. Yeah. So preschool, gymnastics, everything. We've just been together forever. Favorite place, country you visited? I think that was already said. Hawaii. Favorite country was probably Belize. Favorite triggers. Wait, we already did that one too. How would you get into YouTube? Already did that one. Guys, I am really bad at this apparently. Do you plan on getting any more tattoos or piercings? Yes. I don't think I want anything on this hand or like this arm. I low-key want my like fingers and like this done. Like, I just kind of want patchwork done from here. I low-key want to get 1989 on one of my fingers because I love Taylor Swift, and like those who get it, those who don't. Yeah, so I do have plans. No piercings, even though everyone has told me to get ear piercings. No, thank you. Yeah, so more tattoos. What mic do you use? This is the Blue Yeti. Straight up just Blue Yeti. It's the original one. I was sent multiple mics by like Mayono, and I have like just a couple like other like little like the Apple mics or whatever. Y'all, the Mayono mics literally don't work. They don't charge. They don't work. I don't get audio from them. They don't work. So I'm kind of just gonna stick with her for now. She's pretty good. Any pets? Yes, I have 2 cats and I have 2 dogs now. That should be a video that I film before I leave. ASMR with my puppy. I did get a puppy in June, May. Like a brand new puppy too. And you guys have not seen that dog. I haven't posted that dog on my socials or anything. So you guys have not seen that dog. I will do that. That's what I should do. Favorite Starbucks drink? Okay. I have two favorite Starbucks drinks, but they're only for limited times, if that makes sense. In the fall, the only drink I will get, if it's cold out, if it's hot outside, if I want an iced drink, let's go with that. If I want an iced drink, I get a triple espresso over ice in a venti cup, 5 pumps of vanilla, pumpkin cream cold foam. Best drink I've ever had in my entire life. It is so good. That is the drink I will always get if I... What was that? That is the drink I will always get when pumpkin is out. I don't like pumpkin stuff, but I like that. But when it gets cold outside and I want a hot drink, I get a venti hot chai latte made with no water and 5 pumps of peppermint syrup. It literally, like, if my throat hurts in the morning, I will go get that. It is the best drink I've ever had in my entire life. It's so good. It's so good. But right now I'm on just a blonde vanilla latte, or blonde latte with vanilla yourself first. Put your own happiness first. Do what will make you happy. And if it's at the expense of someone else's happiness, it's okay. I can't stress enough that if there's something that's not working out between you or another person and you're unhappy, you need to just stop. You are not, I promise you, always do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. I can't stress that enough, because one day you're not going to be able to do what makes you happy. So please, please, please do it while you can. Best advice I ever got was a text message from my best friend about a year and a half ago saying, never never let yourself be mistreated by someone you lowered your standards for. I will never get over that. I will never get over that message I got. Never let yourself be mistreated by someone you lowered your standards for. I need you all to think about that. I'll text it to you if you need me to. I don't care. Yes. Favorite color. I love neutrals. Dark green. I never want a new phone because I have the 13 Pro Max and that really gorgeous dark green color. I love dark greens. Brown. I love brown. Grays, whites, blacks. Just really neutral colors. But I'd probably say dark green. Workout routine. I don't really have one. Just sports. I'm constantly in the gym for sports. I don't lift. On the rare occasion I do, it's I'm barely doing anything. I'm just doing light work. I don't bench press. I've benched once in my life and I think I got 165 or something. That's not even good. But when you see me lifting, it's mostly just shoulder things. I don't bench. I don't like benching. I don't like lifting. I don't really go to the gym, and when I do, I'll do abs and bicep curls and that kind of stuff. But my workout routine is pretty much just constant gymnastics, which will literally work out your whole body because you have to engage so many muscles to do that. So that's my workout routine. I hate cardio. I don't do cardio. A floor routine and vaults are my cardio. Yikes. Best and worst high school experience. Okay, so let me get into this because this is going to be really confusing for the public. I went to half a year of high school. I did. I went to half a year of high school. So, if you do the math on my age, my freshman year of high school was COVID year. So, where I'm from, our 8th grade is actually thrown in at the high school. So, I guess you could say I went to the high school as an 8th grader. But you're an 8th grader. So high school, when you actually can start being in high school or doing sports, going to games, all that kind of stuff. My year was cut in March for that. I would say my best high school experience was probably right before COVID ended. That whole year, 2019 was great for me. I was really popular when I went to high school. I had the popular friends. We would go to all the games, all the bonfires, the parties, everything. I was popular. I had a lot of friends. I was friends with everyone. But I was also traveling a lot for gymnastics and missing a lot of school. So it'd be this big appearance when I would show up for school. But that's what I mean. I never really went to high school. So COVID happened, and then we were all online. All online again the next year. I went in 1 day a week starting March of 2021 to finish out my last 2 months. 1 day a week for one of the college classes I was taking online. So after freshman year, I was strictly college classes online because I'd finished all my high school credits. So that was the thing with me. I had always wanted to just be done with high school as soon as I could because it was always gymnastics. So the second I could start working gymnastics full time again and going to college and stuff for it, that was it for me. So I was smart in school. I had a 3.98, 3.95 or something in high school. And then I took all college classes my sophomore year. And then when people could start going back into school, which would have been my junior year, I decided not to, and I ditched high school and went to college. I straight up took all my classes at college my junior and senior year. So that's what I mean. I was in high school, but I was a full-time college student. I went to a college near me, took all my classes on a local campus, and that's what I mean. I'm going into college now as a freshly 18-year-old in the middle of my junior year of college. I could graduate December of 2024 with my bachelor's degree as a 19-year-old because I was smart about what classes I took. say, like, I was in high school and college at the same time. I never went to high school. I went to half a year of high school, then it was all online, and then I went to college. So I never really had high school experiences. But I would say my worst experience was probably right when COVID happened. I lost all my friends. Straight up, like, we were in high school, we were so annoying, we were so dramatic, we just fought all the time. We had fights, like, I lost all my friend groups, like, I was so stupid, because I was just cooped up in the house all day, but, like, we all did it. Everyone at that school did it. We were all guilty. But that kind of sucked, like, losing, like, all your friends you went to high school with. Like, I didn't lose all of them, you know, I still have friends. But, like, my friend groups and stuff that were, like, really problematic, we did end up, like, all splitting up and whatever. But yeah, I would say my best high school experiences or whatever were when I was a freshman in high school and was, like, going to, like, the parties and the bonfires and the games and the dances and, like, all that stuff. That was really fun. That was a really fun group of people to be with, no matter what happened in the end. That was always a lot of fun for me. What do you use on your hair? I don't really use anything on my hair. I use a spray every now and then. If I need to, I will use sea salt spray. I will use a hair lightening spray when I go out, like, in the summer when I go out in the sun, just in hopes that it does work. It normally doesn't on my hair because, you know, I have ginger hair. But I use it's like a detangling, like a spray. It's keratin. I get it at Sephora. It's not even that expensive, but it's like a defrizzing thing because as you can tell, my hair is pretty frizzy. So that's like all I use, and I rarely use that. What breed of dog do you have? So both my dogs now are both mini Cavapoos. So they're mini poodles and King Charles Cavalier Spaniels, like, mixed. So that's what they are. And yeah, that's it. That is all I have for this Q&A. Obviously, I know you guys are gonna have more questions. So yeah, obviously I'll do one of these again in the future. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll do one of these again in the future because I know you guys are gonna have more questions and things that I didn't answer in this one that you guys want to see answered. So yeah, but I hope you guys learned a little